Hi, I'm Stephen and I like Off-White and I have an airbrush, so I'm gonna see if I can make a Off-White inspired bag out of this, which is already branded, but that doesn't matter because Off-White does a lot of collabs. But yeah, I made these things like that. I don't know if you can see, stencils, strap, that's and I've made all these different small things. It took a long time to cut out, but I mean, I don't know, we're just gonna try it and do it. I've also kind of planned it out before so I know where everything is going to go. But yeah, let's just do it and see how it goes. Okay, so as you can see, I've already done some kind of testing to see how well it would work, because I've not actually used this white. I'm literally just using it. I'm gonna have to redo this, maybe put some black on, because this is more absorbent than the outside. So, number one, if you're putting it on something darker, make sure that you can put it on there. Make sure it's like a waterproof material. This is supposed to be waterproof, but it soaks up to a degree. So I've had to just do lots of small blasts on the highest intensity of color. I think realistically having a thicker paint and using a brush or something to dab with would be better, but I don't think I have a brush. So I'm gonna carry on using this. And the other thing is to make sure that it sits. You can see that I found some stuffing. I mean, you can really use anything. It doesn't really get dirty, it doesn't go through. But it's more a case of making sure that you can like prop it up, so when you're pushing against it, it holds its position, which as you can see in this corner, it hasn't. I'm gonna have to go over that again at the end. But yeah, let's just carry on and see how it goes. There we go, that's going better. I mean, it doesn't look perfect by any means, but it's definitely gonna look cooler than the original. I should have done it before and after, but I haven't. Oh well, c'est la vie. Right, now let's do the other side of this. This is more of an experiment more than anything else, so I'm not that worried if it messes up. But if it does work, then that is something cool that you can make. If not, then you just get to watch me fail and essentially make something really bad, which I've done before, but not to this extent. Also, when possible, don't do what I'm doing, which is just like chop everything out individually so then you can stick it on. In fact, I might do that with this one, because after this, I don't have to use this. So kind of chop it up as you go along, so then you can get a better effect on it. And yeah, as you can see, it's very, very fiddly. Probably chose the hardest bag to do it on, which is another good idea of knowing your abilities. Gonna have to go over this one again too, but here is pocket. There you go. I'm gonna stop recording and do this properly now. Okay, so yeah, quick recap. I got carried away. I've put the pull string thing on. I'm not gonna do much more to it. The pocket says it, but it doesn't look that great. Maybe it looks better on camera. Gonna redo this side. And then we have this clasp, which I think is as good as I'm going to get it. I might go over it a couple more times, but yeah, once I've done that, I'm going to come back and do the other ones because I haven't done them yet and I want to show them, and I just forgot to show these because I was trying to get it to work, and it eventually worked. It just takes like 10 coats and you've got to go over them a couple of times and like do it rhythmically. So you got to do the clasp, for example, the clasp, then the pull string, then the pocket, then the bottom, and then go back to the, and then you just do very, very light coats, which is why I have, as you can see, it's kind of got a little bit of a background blur to it, which I think is pretty cool. The clasp, not so much, but it still has this little rim around it. But yeah, it looks pretty cool in its own right. I'm gonna finish those off till they look like the final thing, kind of work out how many times I'm gonna have to do this. And yeah, I tried to do just drawing it on, and that didn't seem to work as well either. So I guess it's just this material takes a lot of coats to make any alterations, which is why they've embroidered it. Okay, so now I am going to do the bottom part, which I have made this stencil for. Did you see? Yep, made that stencil for. Wish me luck. This is gonna take a long time. Yeah, no. I think I'm just gonna cut to when this is done, because this alone is just gonna take so long. I'll come back once it's done. Oh yeah, and there's a bottom part to go on in between the writing, like that maybe, I'm not sure, but yeah, come back once it's done. And now putting on the X on the back of this. Right, now I'm gonna go off camera and fill it in, and then I'll show you the result once it's done. Okay, so that is the cross. I mean, it looks very hand done, but I don't mind that. And that is the bottom. I'm gonna do grey for the, where it says bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna make some grey. So what is next is the straps. So I'm gonna get it to say strap on the strap. You can see I've tried already, but it's gonna take a while. So it's gonna be the same on these two. So I'm gonna do these first, and then I'm gonna work out a rhythm to do all of them. Okay, so I'm gonna have to go over that a couple of times, and I'm probably going to put it somewhere in the middle and somewhere at the bottom as well. And once I've done that, I'm going to be back to show you what it is. And now I'm just going to do the final one, which I was going to do up here, but it won't fit, so I'm going to do it on here instead. Ugh. Right, so it doesn't look great at the moment, but I'm gonna go over it a couple more times and just make everything a lot more defined. As you can see the difference between pushing down, pushing down and not pushing down, where I've not pushed it down enough. But it gives it like a back glow effect, like it has here, where if you don't push down enough, but then if you go over it, it brings it out and makes it look even better. But you do need more than one coat, so I'm gonna let this coat dry and then put on a couple more coats, and I'll be back with the finished product. Right, so this is it. I think I'm gonna maybe do some more off camera and just kind of finish it off a little bit more, but I think it's gone really well. I'm still got to put the bottom on, which I won't do on camera, but yeah, this looks a lot better. It doesn't look perfect, but you know, it's clearly custom and it's inspired anyway. Oh yeah, legally safe knockoff. for anybody who's thinking of making this, the font is Helvetica New Bold. So yeah, and you can just find all the pictures online if you're struggling at all. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video. If you liked, please give it a like. Please consider subscribing, and if you do, put that bell on. And leave a comment on what video I should make next. It really helps out a lot. I post videos every 2 weeks, and I have another channel which I will link down below, which I post twice a week. So if you want to see lots more of my face and weirder videos, funnier videos, I don't know, I just kind of make other videos looking at products and making fun of them or trying to work out what they actually are. But yeah, go look at that, check it out. Right, peace.